Today is the fourth day of a 10-day truce between Israel and Hezbollah. Civil defense teams in Lebanon are continuing to search the rubble of buildings destroyed by Israel, as the death toll in Lebanon since the beginning of the conflict in early March reached at least 2,300. It's a fragile truce, to say the least. Israel is given the right to hit anyone or anything it perceives a security threat. Hezbollah has criticized this and said its fighters have their fingers on the trigger, and they have also said they won't accept a repeat of the post-2024 ceasefire situation, where, despite the ceasefire, Israel carried out near daily attacks. It's not just that. In that ceasefire, there is no call for Israel to withdraw from occupied Lebanese land. In fact, what the Israeli military is doing is creating what it is calling a yellow line, very similar to what it imposed in Gaza. Basically, what it means, 55 towns and villages in southern Lebanon, they're going to be no-go areas. Anybody who approaches the area could be killed. And in this area, what the Israeli military has been doing, again, despite the ceasefire, is demolishing towns, villages, people's lives, people's homes, people's memories. Just one example, in the town of Bint Jbeil, it's one of the biggest towns in the south of the country. It's been leveled to the ground. 30,000 people used to live there. So basically, people cannot return to this area. It is occupied land. The Lebanese government has agreed to direct talks with Israel, and its priority is to ensure an Israeli withdrawal from southern Lebanon. But that is not Israel's priority. Israel's priority is the disarmament of Hezbollah, which it failed to do during 46 days of conflict and a ground invasion. It is looking at the Lebanese government to do this, but the Lebanese government, the state, the army, they're too weak. Hezbollah is stronger than the army. And it's not just that. Confronting Hezbollah could trigger internal strife. After the ceasefire came into force, we saw thousands of people making their way back to their homes in the south of the country, or whether to Beirut's southern suburbs. More than 1.2 million people were displaced during the conflict, but many people arrived just to see that their homes were destroyed. They were no longer livable. And it's not just that. Basic services, even if their homes were livable, there were no basic services in the towns and villages across southern Lebanon. No electricity, no water. So a lot of people went to check on their homes, and then they just returned. People are still wary, and Israel continues to occupy land in southern Lebanon. So people are still really uncertain about what will come next.